good people, bad people, loved ones, the hated enemies. These hands are ready to eat for everyone.
Everybody needs a whooping here and there.
But yeah, we're Yaboyrocklee channel.
We're here for another episode of My Hero Vigilantes. Just want to say, last episode we did catch that the voice on that phone was all for one. There was probably no reaction to it because, as far as I'm concerned, we already knew that. They revealed that, as far as I'm concerned, like 2-3 episodes back. We're gonna jump into the heat. Let's do it.
Trust me, bro, you might want to come. Yo, big chill.
Yo, I'm in. Oh. Oh, yeah, you have to cancel.
Still has the other villain. Dang. Like, we're here, but we can't do anything. Orders.
Quite literally.
Whoa.
You sub.
Wait. He slid up the wall, he flew.
Oh.
That's smart. It's quite loud. I'll give her a solo right here.
Now you're putting in her element. So it's actually in the audience's best interest to stay here.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is no longer just about a show, but like more than that.
Safety.
And things
Chunks.
hanging.
I thought it was just for the show, but
All I do is sitting out midnight with like a book. Hell, we're fine, bro.
Yeah. I ain't going nowhere.
Yo. What a cut.
that girl
Right?
running.
Knuckle Duster's on that ass.
He on the phone while he's chasing his daughter with the grapple, bro?
Something wrong with his wife.
I don't understand. I shouldn't question what he's capable of doing. He landed in the trash because it just happens to be there.
Of course. Oh, the whole film be there soon.
She about to do something crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Girl, what?
Someone is saying, go to the bathroom on me!
The one person who screamed at just is with a Razorhead getting locked down right now.
She's getting a little weird.
You're right, you're right.
I feel like one person liked it. They blushed.
Two people liked it.
Yo!
That's actually. Oh, that makes sense.
It really does.
How high does it go?
It's lighting up the sky right now.
Damn.
No. And anytime you see those boots, you keep thinking like, step on my face or something.
I think it sounds great.
Hating. Nah, look at them. They know it sounds good.
Oh, she's thinking something about him? About Koichi?
She is.
Oh, the music's gonna give him strength?
Oh,
Getting
no.
encouraged.
The pop power!
Nah, I respect him if he gets
Yo,
up.
Pop's scene gets him up. That's simple. No, this time Eraserhead.
Another one? Khaled. More bees. He doesn't know how it works. Extracting it?
Ooh, on this one, I'm not sure. Because we are doing experiments, so it extracting would make sense.
I knew you'd come here. Yes.
He's like, who's cornered here? Oh, yourself?
Oh,
this body.
her body. That sucks.
Not herself, this body. She'll do it.
Oh. What? A concert? Oh. Oh. She was actually really pretty.
She must also like pop step then, maybe.
That daughter or actual daughter? He said your mom's the one responsible for you. That's such an oddly specific statement.
My dad says that to my mom all the time. It might not mean anything, honestly.
Okay.
I say your husband when I refer to my father when I'm talking to my mother.
Given my dad hasn't said it in a while, but when I was younger, like that, you'd say, your daughter, go get your daughter.
Your husband, what's up with him?
Yo, Chidori?
Oh, she used
Ironic.
the eel's power.
Oh. You're right? That's why I said ironic. He's proud.
He'll wake up. No? Dang, I thought he was about to power up real quick.
Okay, Sasuke.
Yo, really, Chidori?
It fried it because your body's not compatible. Oh. Some of these quirks hurt the person who uses it, much less like your body. Shout out to my boy Naval Boy.
I wanted to get one of those.
Painkiller.
Sitting where I live? Nah. Definitely want to get mixed up with the real one.
That's what I want to get them, but I also know they're so impractical. I couldn't just whoop them out.
It worked. And pop just pop up.
It's good Freeman.
Oh dang, pop! Hey, 2-step on him. These girls are actually really cute. They're actually really cute. I was hating on them at first, but their stage presence is on.
It's only because the two of them don't fall for it.
I know they're actually better people now, but their stage presence is immaculate.
Uh-oh.
She's like, I made it.
What a hater! It's like the shock thing resuscitated him. That's how I think about it. Could you add a defibrillator, whatever you call it?
Yeah.
Talking Denver.
Tell her.
Stop.
Top Daddy in it. Well.
By the way, I definitely know this Knuckle Duster. It just reminded me of Endeavor. Don't fry the other arm. Oh. Oh no. The next me. Interesting. You really take on that host persona so much.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much of it was.
Sure, you want to lead that body. Oh wow! Oh yeah, we know that. Nope. If he had stopped her then.
Reflecting on his failures.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, my dude.
Yeah.
Good people, bad people, loved ones, and hated enemies. These hands are ready to eat for everyone.
Everybody needs a whooping here and there.
Step in and strike. My God, that's your daughter, son. Jeez.
Well,
Man, spreading out
if
the rod
her
on my
attack won't
child.
kill her, your attack most surely will.
The conviction this man has is incredible.
Honestly.
Oh, I
What?
see. That body's about to die.
Yeah. He did the same thing.
Yeah, dog. There's a poison for these things. Oh, it's about to happen. Please, the dying time.
He's like, I'll bring this body back to life after you're gone. Oh, that's disgusting!
That's why they lose a whole eye. Oh my God.
Yo, that thing was gross. Duggan. Yup.
Oh.
I want to switch between care. Oh, so this was for her all this whole time. Start and stop some hearts.
His and hers. This is why you have to have a good weapons dealer, bro. No drugs, just love.
I see why he's so jacked for a human. Shout out to my boy Jack Hamna. From the Baki fans. Your mother's waiting for us. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Go ahead, give her another shot, my boy.
I was rooting for this thing to actually break out.
Oh, that's good enough cuffs. If he starts sliming.
You're not gonna bring him. He's gonna bring him.
What a nice guy.
Wow. Don't make me have any sympathy for it. Cause Eraserhead is. Eraserhead is like, this dude is just trying to see a good show?
Yeah.
Are we all? What is that? Oh, they're cheering for me?
Oh. Hello once again, sir.
He tried to push him and move him.
Yeah. This guy's a victim. But he's creepy though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like Flash. Okay. All become one. Whatever his quirk is nice. He with the police.
Ain't no one see that. I mean, I know
That's
it's
like-
moving at the speed of light, probably, but
Man, what a great episode, man. One thing I like about Knuckle Duster in this episode, you know, I read this book, The Daily Stoic, and sometimes the circumstance is different, the environment is different, but the training and the mission stays true. And you know, you get flustered because you're like, oh, it's not like what I trained for. It doesn't look exactly like X, Y, and Z. And it's like, yeah, that don't matter. You know, you stick to what you're trained to do, so to speak. There was no other option. He had to beat this girl. If he doesn't, his daughter's lost one way or another. That's how I read it. And I'm gonna assume he was able to save her, but that was tough.
Yeah, that's my next question. What's the over/under that he's gonna be able to actually save her? Well, revive her, cause she's saved now, but revive. That maggot coming out the eye, bro. I never would imagine it was like a Ziploc bag of like maggot juice.
Yes.
Just
A
coming out.
Ziploc bag
Oh
of
my
maggot
God.
juice. Jeez. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I saw that there's obviously like an eye socket. Like there's something there. So I was always like, what is the significance of me missing an eye? I think the mother was missing one too. So I think the mother was taken over previously. And like, I think your whole eye is gone. That thing just, yep. Oh, it reminds me of Parasite in a way. Like they just take over a body part, you know? And that's just that. You can't just.
At least they mimic that body part.
Right?
There's just no eye. It's just empty. And now you got a bunch of maggot juice in you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I also found it interesting how she actually, the queen bee, liked the host and cared about that body. And it's like some people, their memory, their experience is trash or whatever, and or your identity is formed. Every time you leave bodies, it's like your identity is different. You know what I mean? It's like you think about reincarnation. Even if you believe in reincarnation, you still don't want to die if you like this life. I don't want to go into the next one. I'm just going to stick in this life. That's kind of how I made sense of that, because the language was interesting real quick about how it didn't want to leave and how it took on the memories or experiences of that host to a certain degree.
Yeah.
It was just dope. The psychology of Knuckle Duster in the fight, and you know, I've been saying like, how is he dealing with this body? Because he seemed like he would be taking injuries. He's just a man, but I do think he's taking damage on his body. He does take drugs, so I think that's part of why he has the super strength or how he's tearing through things. I don't know what the length of his durability is if he keeps doing what he's doing.
I'm gonna say not very long. You told me he's like on fent and morphine combo to like strengthen that body. I'd be like, hey man, you got like, addiction is quick when it comes to those two. So I don't know what to tell you, man. That's insane.
And he's really putting wear and tear on his body.
You know, it's funny. I really looked past that drug comment. I'm glad you brought that back around, because I heard him say you need to lay off the drugs. I just took it as he thinks Knuckle Duster's on drugs, because who the hell asked for all this stuff? But it just stands and makes sense. Like, yeah, you're literally just a man, a well-trained man at that. But the feats that you're doing, yeah, it makes sense you're taking drugs to be able to withstand this and keep that body going. It actually doesn't surprise me. So, yeah. Yeah,
you either need gear or drugs. Yeah. Because like every human superhero I know of, and this is a different show, they can do whatever the hell they want. But every human person I know, like they'll have shock absorbent boots, things like that add life to the body. And he don't show any signs of shock absorbing boots or nothing. He landed in trash cans, like the things he's doing. So I'm like, okay. But the reason why I find it significant is not just, oh, he has a limited time on his body. It's how much he's putting into it, the dedication. He may have just started becoming a superhero now because of whatever was going on with his daughter. Yeah. Just his conviction and his why for doing that. I also like how he showed hesitation in the past, and he saw what it did. As a father, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna show that hesitation now. Last time I did, I could have saved you. Now, I just got to go through it. I just got to go through with the mission. It was a powerful story.
It really was, because when you look at how he's with Pop and Koichi, and to think that Tamo's his daughter, and to see how he was with them versus how he was with her, it's like, it's like first time parent. He just realized that, he's trying to suppress something that you really shouldn't and can't suppress. She loves music. She's good at music. You kind of have to let them explore that, even if it's against what you think. You have to find a way, a happy medium. But it seems like from what they depicted, it was no happy medium. It was like, you need to stop that music shit today.
Was it the music or the people she was hanging with?
It might have been both. It might have been both, but like...
So I figured it was music, right? Because what they said at first. But then he had mentioned like she stopped hanging around those people. So I imagine it's probably not the music thing, because she got a guitar. If he really didn't like music, she wouldn't have an instrument with her. Because she has a guitar in the house and stuff, I can assume he's okay with her playing in the house. But whatever group she hanging out with, he don't want her hanging out with that kind of group.
Let me find out it was the Feather Hats. Or the hat group.
Wild.
Let me find out it was a hat group and it wasn't even nothing crazy. It's gonna be like, oh, this is just a control thing, a music thing.
Because she mentioned she like...
I hope it's a people thing.
Because she had mentioned like Pop, when she saw Pop Step, in the street like episodes ago. I don't know if it was like the Queen Bee talking or if it was actually her, but I imagine it's kind of a mix of both.
Yeah.
So she's probably watching Pop Step and she's like, I want to be like her. And he's watching that. He's like, yo, my daughter's not gonna do that. My daughter's not gonna do that, bro. So maybe that's what it was. She was like obsessed with because she said she had all her like, she's like, I'm a mega fan or something. So it goes to show like whatever she was looking at or looking up to, he probably was just very wary of like, yeah, that's not safe. I don't want you over there.
Well, now I understand. I actually glazed over it. Now I understand why the girl was into the music, but probably because of her memories and this bee queen inhabiting her, she turned into a hater of it.
Basically.
And okay. But I never questioned it. I was like, yo, she does a hater, and I just live for the game.
I realized that too, like literally this episode. I was like, oh, that's why she wants to stop them. Part of like the person she's in is so annoyed that she can't be doing it. She's like jealous, so she's trying to get rid of their happiness. That's really it.
At the highest level, baby.
But the real host would have just been happy. Like, if the
I
real
want to
host,
be there.
Yeah. But the queen bee twists it and messes up into something.
She's just like the slime dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a love-hate relationship with that slime dude. I still think he's a creep, but I also feel bad for him at times. Like, I'm just trying to go to that performance, and then when I'm there, I'm gonna hug and put my slime all over. It's like, yo, that's too far, son. But when she was playing and he willed himself to kind of listen to it, like it spoke to me. I'm like, creepiness aside.
If Twice was up there, I'd be thinking the same thing. Like, yo, don't take me yet. Wait.
Yeah, you see?
She's coming out. Wait,
Yeah,
my girl's
yeah.
coming. Wait, slow down.
And Eraserhead be just like, yo, just give us a couple minutes, man. You know, that's kind of good police work. You don't have the resources to always do this. I don't want to mix up reality from what is feasible. But every now and then, there's just a time when you're like, yo, this is not just like every other crime. I got a little sense going on. Let this person, you know, chill for a moment, see their family or whatnot. And I also think on the flip side, that also helps with the rehabilitation side where we're like,
we were good to you.
yeah, I don't know how to put in a word.
You were
but,
okay in our custody, so hopefully you can see that you can return.
Thank you.
And rehabilitate to regular life. Yeah.
Thank you.
That- 'cause that's
If
always the
you
hope.
always demonize people for petty things, then like you
make it worse.
You make it worse.
You make it worse.
Now, if you're like he was a murdering rapist, this is put out there. Like, now you're not gonna see the concert, son. You're gonna get locked away.
Yeah, we take you away.
Yeah, but
You stole some
different
cereal.
different standards. This boy was drugged, kidnapped. As far as they're concerned, they
Yeah.
know that. But he made minimal damage, I guess, to buildings. Wasn't that bad. He caused a huge blackout.
when you start listening to crime,
Yeah. I think just leave the
But
crime.
I don't like it by
blackout wasn't
defense.
that
Yeah,
bad.
leave the rap sheet off with her.
The
But we were just
blackout
gonna let her
wasn't
go.
that bad. The
Yeah,
blackout
the
wasn't
blackout
that
was atrocious. Even the last time he got caught, he like slimed the whole street. He never had little amount of damage. That's why you just don't talk about the rap sheet. Stick to the he licked her hand. That's the petty crime we're talking about. That was the creepiest one, but it's the pettiest one he did in terms of general destruction.
yeah. As soon as the defense started, like,
Yeah. That's why you're supposed to
Oh yeah, who you defending?
plead the fifth
That's what
on
you're
this
talking
one.
about. Who you
Yeah.
defending? You the
Impersonate your
prosecutor.
own. Damn. The fifth for Dirk One. FIF fifth.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. We're trying to keep this homie out of jail, so we're gonna stop talking about him until the next reaction. Rocklee Lee
They're going there.
Dirk the nasty.
out.
Maybe Juvie. He's still young.
Fifth.
And you know I couldn't stop at just one channel. Consider subscribing to the subsidiary channels for your boy Rock Lee, found in the description of this video. Thank you.